Using corpora. Linguistic corpora is an important source material to be used by the business English teacher in the classroom. Corpora, which is collections of real language data, can be an important source of material for the business English teacher. It is authentic material as it is drawn from real language which is actually used in real life. Corpora would include both spoken and written language data which can easily be accessed. The concept of concordance is important to understand here. A concordance is a list of phrases, each showing the same word or language feature taken from a corpus. The benefits of a concordance is that it allows the users to focus on a lexical or grammatical or a discourse issue. So what happens in a concordance is that a certain word or a language feature is isolated and then it can be analyzed in detail. Concordances are generated electronically, so anybody can access them, learners as well as teachers. They are easily accessible. Teachers can do this themselves, or they can ask the learners to produce their own concordances of certain linguistic features or words or phrases. Simply by typing a word, for example, market, the learner can access its various uses and the various contexts in which it is used. For example, market could be used as a noun. It could be used as a verb in the infinitive form, in the continuous form, as a participle, and so on. So in this screenshot, we can see here that a market, this word has been used in different contexts. It is being used as a noun, but the student can concentrate and see what are these different contexts in which it is being used. And then in this second one, it is being used as the infinitive form of the noun. So teachers can extract a few items from the subject area of the students and then use them in class to generate activities and exercises about how words are actually used. Then learners can create their own gap fills for their colleagues, and they can have an activity in which one of the students makes this gap fills and the other can fill up those gaps. Then to complete sentences. So the learners can do this themselves and write similar sentences themselves. Open-ended activities are helpful in allowing the students to internalize the language and as well as the professional content which is there. It is more beneficial than controlled exercises which focus on testing accuracy. Besides this, it gives a lot of autonomy to the learners and also puts them into the role of researchers. Advantages of using corpora. Using a corpora has the advantage of making us aware of the real usefulness of teaching a certain language item. And then in corpus studies, you can identify the frequently used business terms, single words, acronyms, phrases, which are included in the language courses, and then practice them and use them on the priority basis. Then it can speed up the teaching process and its effectiveness. Advantages of using corpora also include that you can intensify this language acquisition process by focusing on those items which occur more frequently in the professional and the business context. Another advantage is that using a corpora, linguistic corpora, it allows you to move away from our own intuitions, our own subjective feelings of what should be taught, and it allows us to be objective because the corpora shows us how the words are used in different contexts. So it allows us to move away from our own intuitions to more objectivity in our efforts to develop appropriate and useful materials.